There was a lot of running their mouths over the 4 months leading up to this game, and they delivered pretty good halves. The Jets 3-1 leading the division and leading the 1-3 Dolphins 13-10 as we're set for the third quarter here at Landshark Stadium in South Florida. Mike Tirico, John Gruden, Ron Jaworski, Susie Culver on the sideline. The Jets won the toss and deferred, so they'll get the ball first to start this second half. And that guy, big part of the offense, Leon Washington for the Jets in the first half. Takes the kickoff from a couple of yards deep. And Washington brings it out to about the 24-yard line. Give me your assessment, guys. And Jaws, let me start with you on the Jets and Sanchez and Washington. I thought they settled into an offense in that second quarter.
Yeah, no question. Leon Washington came up big in the first half. You know, Rex Ryan told us he wanted to give him 20 touches in the game. He has 8 thus far in the first half, and they were productive touches.
And John, on the other side, Miami really had it rolling early on, has not come back in the second quarter.
No, they did, and I think the Jets stole the momentum with the 2 fake punts. One of them set up a field goal, one of them set up a touchdown. Those are the 2 big plays in the first half. Neither quarterback turned the ball over. I was impressed with that.
That's right, for all the hard hitting and young quarterbacks taking care of the ball for the most part tonight. From the 25, Jets had an offensive lineman put 6 on the field and run Thomas Jones for about 7 yards. Robert Turner is out there for New York, along with the 5 offensive linemen. Jets ran it pretty well in that first half, running for over 100 yards. The Dolphins got 100-plus yards out of their pass game because that one big 59-yarder to Ricky Williams. Dolphins Wildcat effective when used 4 times. And the guys mentioned those punts that the Jets ran the ball, picked up first downs, kept drives alive. One leading to a field goal. Jones, good second effort. Sean Smith tackles him, but after a first down. So the Jets have both of their running backs rolling here now, Jones and Washington.
And this guy, Thomas Jones, excuse me, Ron, is a really good back. Last year, the year before that, the last 4 years, this guy's made more yards than anybody in all of football but LaDainian Tomlinson. And he is feeling it right now here early in the third quarter.
Yeah, the Jets have come out and they got those attitude-type runs. They're just man on a man and trying to win at the line of scrimmage. And you know, Thomas Jones is hitting it up in there, positive gains.
You saw that number that John referred to. People wouldn't believe that. Who has more yards than everybody but LT running the ball the last 4 years? First down throw for Sanchez on the sideline. Edwards, both feet in bounds. And a good first down game for Braylon Edwards. 3 catches tonight.
And Mark Sanchez did a real nice job on the touchdown pass to Braylon Edwards. You'll see him set up in the pocket here. He's looking down the field, trying to find a high-low read. It's either here or throw it here. A simple read. The defender jumps the underneath route, throw to the high route, Braylon Edwards, touchdown. Excellent play designed by Brian Schottenheim and well delivered by Mark Sanchez.
Second down, here is Jones. Good penetration by Jason Ferguson. The Jets' 7th-round pick a long time ago in 1997 made the play for the Dolphins.
That was a rundown blitz. Miami sensed another inside run from the New York Jets, and they blitzed. And Jabril Wilson was quick to follow into the backfield. Nice play by the Miami defense.
Cauchery motion, 3rd and 6. Dolphins don't get there with 4. Will Allen almost had the interception as he was covering Braylon Edwards. So after 1 first down, the Jets will punt.
Yeah, that really was a forced throw by Mark Sanchez. Will Allen in perfect position on Braylon Edwards. That press man-to-man coverage. Boy, once those shoulders popped up from Braylon Edwards, you could see Will Allen drive the football, almost make the interception. Will Allen's a very crafty veteran.
Weatherford, the 7th punter on the Jets roster since April. They signed and waived a half dozen until they settled on this guy the week before the opener. Second one he's put all the way through the end zone. So again, the kick is 57. The net's 37. Chad Henne and the Dolphins take over at the 20.
If the nearly 600,000 square miles of Alaskan geography are not imposing enough, well then the Arctic Man's Ski and Snow Go Classic is the activity for you. This grueling race begins at the top of the mountain as the skiers go down a 5,800-foot slope. At the bottom, the snowmobile driver awaits for his partner to arrive, as he will take him up the hill. Every year, the best snowmobile drivers and skiers team up to brave this treacherous land. When they get to the top, the momentum generated from the snowmobile allows the skier to slingshot his way down the final stretch. By this point, the skier's legs are burning, and you can hardly blame them. The course is twice the length of the Olympic downhill race.
Woo! What a race, huh? Feels good just to finish.
Stay tuned for more amazing games here on ESPN.
Pardon the interruption, but I am Mike Wilbon.
And I'm Tony Kornheiser, and they have asked us to explain our show, PTI.
It's two veteran sports writers discussing the major American sports issues of the day.
And I occasionally wear a sundress.
Whew, please, watch us anyway on ESPN America.
Where are my earrings? Have you seen my earrings?
I don't know.
Really?
PTI.
ESPN's Monday Night Football is brought to you by Geico. 15 minutes could save you 15% or more on car insurance. And Applebee's. It's a whole new neighborhood.
One of the often visited, unique, terrific spots of South Florida, Little Havana. Shots from down there. As Hispanic Heritage Month is honored by the National Football League, the Dolphins, and the Jets.
Get us some cigars, Mike?
I did not. First and 20, Ricky Williams is the lone back for Chad Henne, who's going to look up top. There's a good throw, complete for 17 yards to Joey Hanos, the tight end. Here's Susie Coleman.
Well, I asked Rex Ryan how different the Wildcat looks in person. He said, basically, it's the same, but there's just no way to simulate the Dolphins' speed and power in practice. And he said we couldn't possibly have played any worse in the first quarter, but we're still in it. Where the Dolphins' struggle was 3rd and long. But Tony Sperano said that they're seeing a lot less pressure than what they saw on film. So there's no excuse for even being in that position. And he did promise some additional new wrinkles to the Wildcat this half.
Suze, Wildcat formation right now with Ricky Williams taking the direct snap for the second time tonight. Takes it left for a couple of yards. And Calvin Pace over there, coming back from that 4-game suspension that he received for violating the league policy on performance-enhancing drugs. Took a supplement that was on the banned list. Been working out in Phoenix after the preseason and doing MMA, mixed martial arts, to stay in shape.
And the Jets are glad to have him back. You know, this is a pressure defense. They love to blitz. And, you know, Calvin Pace really is their best pass rusher.
Wildcat again with Ricky. Snuffed out Kerry Rhodes on that tackle.
That's what you have to do. You have to enter your safeties into the Wildcat running game. Kerry Rhodes lined up right on the line of scrimmage, and he's going to make the play right. There he is, right there, coming off the edge. He's going to force everything back to the inside. He defeats the block of Anthony Fasano and makes the play.
Third and 7. Jets bring the pressure, and the pass for the fullback Polite is incomplete.
One of the things Rex Ryan did a great job of in that series, and he said he was going to do it last night, is mix the looks up against the Wildcat. First down, he came out with his bear defense. They covered everybody up. Then it was a free safety blitz from Rhodes, and it forced Miami into a 3rd and 8.
Oh, good pressure.
Excellent series by the Jets defense.
Sure was, John. You're right. Fields with a punt, and a great job of downing it inside the 10. What Weatherford for the Jets has not done here tonight. Down at the 8-yard line. 52 on the kick, and a long field for New York.
It's time to feel.
Oh, didn't see you come in.
I'm Tony Reale from Around the Horn, and you're watching ESPN America, American for Sports. Sport!
He's helped us so much this year, came up with so many clutch hits.
It's been a milestone year for Todd as he recorded his 2,000th hit and 500th double, a combination that only 50 players in Major League history have managed to put together.
Double number 500 for Todd Helton.
500 doubles is a lot of doubles. There's no getting around that, and I'm proud of every one of them.
Another milestone for number 17.
As a result of all those things, he leads by example.
You're looking at a guy right now that when he retires, should be in the Hall of Fame 5 years later.
If he continues to do this, which we all expect him to, there's no reason why we can't be right there at the end of the season pushing for October.
Monday Night Football on ESPN America. Touchdown. Kick off your week with live NFL. Monday Night Countdown gets you ready for the big game. Then it's showtime. It's an AFC West face-off as the Broncos battle the Chargers for divisional domination. Live Monday Night Football, only on ESPN America.
In 30 years, the Pro Bowl is going to be played on the mainland right here, Landshark Stadium, right before Super Bowl 44, the Sunday before. 7:30 Eastern, we'll be here on ESPN. Tickets are on sale right now. 1-800-745-3000, NFL.com or Ticketmaster. NFL All-Star Game. Got some stars here. The celebrities, Chad Ochocinco, Dwayne Wade, Pudge Rodriguez, Naomi Campbell, among the celebs in the house here tonight. And it's a longer field for the Jets.
False start, number 84, offense, half the distance of the goal, first down.
This is a time in a game where I think Jason Taylor and Joey Porter, their two premier veteran pass rushers, really need to step up, make an impact play.
I also think, John, it's an interesting time to have Sean Green, the rookie running back in the game for the Jets. Back up to your own 4. First time in there tonight. He runs to the right and gets a good bit of the penalty yardage back. Green ran it 4 times against New Orleans for 23 yards. 3rd-round pick out of Iowa.
The thing I like about Jason Taylor is he's been in this situation many times against the New York Jets. He understands this rivalry. He understands the magnitude of this game for Miami, and he's had 16.5 sacks against the Jets. He needs one right here.
He's here for 11 years. Washington last year, now back with the Dolphins. Sanchez down the middle. Big hit, and a flag's going to be called. As Hartsock went up for the ball, Jabril Wilson hit, and you'll listen for the term defenseless receiver. That would be it, the penalty, and a first down.
Well, we have to take a look at this one. It's a high throw.
Personal foul, unnecessary roughness on the receiver, number 28, 15-yard penalty, automatic first down.
Well, it was a high throw. The receiver was about to go up, and there was a pretty good collision. That one is really, really tight. I did not believe Jabril Wilson led with his head or launched himself into the tight end. But at real speed, you got to make this call, and the call was made.
They're going to call that every time. You can't lead with your headgear.
Did you lead with his head?
Yeah.
Right. Sean Green runs left. Gain of 2. Randy starts the tackle.
But it's the 3rd big penalty against this Dolphins secondary. 2 pass interference calls, or they had an illegal contact play in the first half. And that play right there is going to force a 3rd and long. That's just not good football by a veteran player. Sometimes you got to fight the urge and make the common sense play instead of the splash play.
The rookie Green remains the running back. Sanchez for Braylon Edwards, who had a step, but Sean Smith, the 6'3" defender, used that size and closed quickly.
And he needed every inch of that 6'3" frame. Sean Smith matched one-on-one against Braylon Edwards. He beats him at the line of scrimmage right there up the sideline. Just had to slow down a little bit and wait for the ball.
That's a big-time play by the rookie Sean Smith out of Utah, who also is 6'3". That a way to stand in there. That's impressive,
up, John.
Dolphins blitz. Washington runs. Taylor's got him. 4th down.
You got to stay alive against a guy like Leon Washington. Here's a quick inside handoff. Watch Jason Taylor get rid of Dustin Keller and find the football. And that's a nice job by the All-Pro, who seems to get younger every year.
And we're seeing both coordinators hide their quarterbacks, not asking to make plays.
Oh, look out! Cameron Wake, if he would have been able to jump and leap out, could have had a block. Penalty marker down. His best returns to the 47-yard line. 91, Cameron Wake had a shot at it. He would have laid out. I don't know if somebody had his body. He would have taken it off of Weatherford's foot. Let's check the marker.
During the return, holding number 21, receiving team. 10-yard penalty, 1st down.
Rookie Vontae Davis with the penalty. So Miami continues to hurt itself. They got pressure on Weatherford. Wake just couldn't get there in time.
College football on ESPN America.
Touchdown, Auburn!
Catch the best games from the gridiron every Saturday.
Touchdown, Notre Dame!
Travel across the U.S. with a college game day team.
And the Tigers handle the lead.
As the top schools battle for BCS glory.
Touchdown, Oklahoma! What a great goal! And the Gators have taken the lead.
College football every Saturday, only on ESPN America.
Direct snap to Ronnie. Ronnie, right side, breaks a tackle. He's gone.
Mabry up the middle. Then he bumps it out to the right, and there he goes. Runs over Landry.
He steamrolled everybody.
Spun around, still on his feet. Good balance, he's across midfield.
Rolls angling left, has room. 15, 10, 5. Jackpot! He got it! He got it!
NFL on ESPN America.
Sunday Night Football on ESPN America. Sunday Night Countdown gets you ready for a live triple header. Then we're in Minnesota as Brett Favre and the Vikings host the Ravens. The Titans look to get back on track in New England.
He's got the ball, that's a touchdown.
And the Falcons face the Bears in Atlanta. Live Sunday Night Football, only on ESPN America.
At Landshark Stadium, which will host the Pro Bowl, as we mentioned earlier, and the Super Bowl this year. Dolphins take over at the 36. Could have been better field position, but it's their best of the night to start. The middle, Ronnie Brown, who had a very good first quarter, takes it to the 43.
That's the same play that the New Orleans Saints ran last week against the Jets with great success. Take a look at the fullback, Lusaka Polite. He'll start to the right, and he's going to cut it back to the left. Try to get the flow going one way, take it back the other. They're going to come back to that play here shortly.
Yeah, the wind-back run jump becoming very popular around the NFL.
Chad Henne, the second-year quarterback, making his second start here tonight. Carry a yard shy of the first down. Here's Trey Wingo with the Sports Center right now.
All right, Michael, thank you. One day after the ALCS was set, the NLCS was set. Jason Worth coming through with a tie-breaking hit in the top of the 9th inning, and then Brad Lidge closing it out for the 2nd straight game. Phillies win 5-4. Game 1 of the NLCS will be in Los Angeles. Phillies and Dodgers Thursday. Back to Mike, Jaws, and John.
Thank you. Yankees-Angels start Friday in the American League Championship Series. Every game of the baseball playoffs available on ESPN Radio.
Congratulate the hometown team. Where do you go first?
Sure, go ahead. 3rd and short. That fullback, Polite, put his head down and gets the first down. Asked to do a lot in this offense. Lusaka Polite at fullback for Tony Sperano. You know, guys, you got Chad Henne. We talked about what are you trying to do with a quarterback? It's his 2nd NFL start. He's supposed to be the guy of the future, but you've got to manage the game with him a lot.
Well, you want to avoid the negative plays. He hasn't turned the ball over. He's executed the running game, and he hasn't been sacked yet. And he's kept his offense in normal down and distances. He got a chance to get another big win here.
First down throw for Henne. Gets it to Ronnie Brown and gains 5 yards. He's not out for stats for himself. It's not Chad's M.O. The reason he's playing for this Chad, Pennington, injured a couple of games ago in San Diego. Shoulder injury when Kevin Burnett hit him. The good news was when Dr. James Andrews went to see that shoulder that's been surgically repaired twice, minimal damage to the joint capsule. He is out for the season. Chad is watching the game at home tonight, but has been around the Dolphins facility just to be there to help Chad Henne, help the offense. Of course, Pennington, the former Jets quarterback who came here after New York picked up Brett Favre. Quick hit to Devon Best, wide receiver, first down. Oh, and the tackle by David Harris prevented a much bigger game.
Dan Henne, very creative. The offense coordinator for the Dolphins. That was a beautifully set up screen. That was a heartbeat away from going for a touchdown. Look at the offensive line get out in front of Devon Best, and if it wasn't for the hustle of David Harris, it would have been a touchdown.
I can't say enough about the job Dan Henning has done. Multiple tight end formations. Now we're back to the 2 tight end, 4-back wildcat look.
From the 40, wildcat with Ronnie Brown. Gain of 5 for him. Dan Henning, who is the offensive coordinator for the Dolphins in his 30th NFL season. And he has tutored the likes of Greasy, Fouts, Theismann. In his conversations, he was talking about prudent people. What would prudent people do? Translation, I know what I got, so I'm going to call an offense that fits what I've got.
Look, they average 36 minutes a game, time of possession. And they're well on their way to getting another 33 or 34 minutes tonight.
This season they've run 23 plays with a lot of quarterback and wide receivers on the field. I guess he's not happy about his passing game.
2nd and 5. Brown took the direct snap and gets a first down. 29. Gain of 6.
Well, earlier in this half, Rex Ryan mixed it up. He jumped into the Bear defense. He covered both guards in the center, and they rocked Ricky Williams. They forced him into a 2-yard gain. Then he came back with a free safety blitz from Rhodes off the open side, and they forced a negative play. But Dan Henning, he had to chalk last. He's retaliating with a new jumbo wildcat formation, and it's giving the Jets problems.
3rd straight wildcat snap, 9th of the night. Ronnie Brown runs left. Got the block on the edge from the fullback, Polite. Gains 4, Brian Thomas, the tackler.
What a move. You see that move? Darrelle Revis is an outstanding tackler, but how Ronnie Brown can get the ball in a corner. Take a look at this move. Wow. Ronnie Brown is electrifying. That's impressive against an outstanding player like Revis, let me tell you.
And you've been touting Darrelle Revis as the best corner in the NFL all week long. In the passing game, you're probably right, but that's what Ronnie Brown can do you in the running game.
4th straight wildcat snap. Brown threw it earlier out of the wildcat. Was going to throw it here and throws. It should be an incomplete pass. The officials just making sure. The pressure was coming from Bart Scott, who tripped him up.
That was the exact same play they ran a year ago, and they had the tight end wide open. You'll see the motion back inside. Here's that fake power inside. He's going to look downfield to Joey Janos. Janos was not open. A year ago, they ran that same play, and he missed him, but a good job by Ronnie Brown getting rid of the football to avoid that negative play.
He almost came close to his knee being down before he threw the ball. Only a couple of yards. Now, this is what's hard for Chad Henne. You've been off the field for 4 straight plays. Go in there and get 3rd and 6 for me, champ. Go ahead. Timeout.
And there's what you get.
And it's frustrating, but hey, what do you expect him to do? That's played 2 games in the NFL. Go get him, champ. 3rd and 6.
Hi, I'm Bill Plaschke, the oft-muted voice of reason on Around the Horn, and you're watching ESPN America.
Here we go! Great day to be alive and be a Bruin. We're getting ready to rock and roll right here. Let's go to work. Tuck it away, high and tight. I've got to hang on to the rock. We can't have turnovers. Fundamentals, boys. Hey, great job communicating during all this nonsense, right? Just keep your composure, right? Tony Dye, let's get one this week, huh?
The important thing for me to convey to them is I'm with them. I've got a job to do to make sure that they're ready.
Be a little bounce in your step. Let's go. Work. Good, 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 good.
It's their job to bring it.
Come on now. Finish, finish, finish. You got to start feeling it around here.
Holy cow. What a play. College football on ESPN America. Touchdown, Auburn! Catch the best games from the gridiron every Saturday.
Touchdown, Notre Dame!
Travel across the U.S. with a college game day team.
And the Tigers handle the lead.
As the top schools battle for BCS glory.
Touchdown, Oklahoma. What a great goal.
And the Gators have taken the lead. College football every Saturday, only on ESPN America.
Heritage Month being honored by the NFL. This is a movie theater in Mexico City, and it's not just this Monday night. Many Monday nights, they will watch Monday Night Football in the movie theaters in Mexico City. John Sutcliffe, who's our sideline reporter for the Monday night broadcast on ESPN Deportes, has told me it's a pretty good time. People look forward to that, so we say hello to you in the theaters in Mexico City. Well, Henne came on the field, called the timeout, and now he's back on the sideline. They'll go Wildcat on 3rd and 6.
And they're 0 for 4 on 3rd and 6 or more up to this point.
Ronnie Brown gave it to Ricky Williams. Oh, Ricky! Looking like the Heisman winner of a decade ago. Hurdling the would-be tackler. First down.
They're 1 for 5 now on 3rd and 6 or more. And it was a Wildcat.
How many guys make this call on 3rd and 6? They go to their best player, Ronnie Brown, who hands it to Ricky Williams. A great job on the perimeter by Camarillo, hooking the outside linebacker, and a heck of an effort by Ricky Williams going over the top for the first down. Gutsy call.
Jim Leonard went for the tackle, didn't get it. Now Henne back. They're in the red zone. Looking to tie or take the lead. Chad throws it to the fullback, Polite. Gains about 5 to the 10-yard line. It's been a heavy dose of Wildcat. It's like a 10 to 12% ratio for the season for Miami using the Wildcat. Tonight, 28 traditional plays with Henne out there, 11 Wildcat plays. You see, averaging just under 8. And we have not seen the other second-round pick, rookie Pat White, tonight.
Well, it's hard to blitz these multiple tight end Wildcat-type formations.
2nd and 5 for Henne. Give it to Ricky. On get back to the right. Very close to a first down. Kerry Rhodes, the tackle.
Now there's that wind back run once again with Ricky Williams. You get the defense flowing to the point of attack one way to the left in this situation. Ricky reads it, as you'll see him here, the play designed to go to the left. The linebacker's flowing that way. Ricky does a good job. David Harris cannot make the play, but it's the vision of Ricky Williams on that wind back. 3rd and short for the Dolphins.
Toss, Williams. A block by Polite. Ricky has the first down. 1st and goal, Miami. And Lusaka Polite, the fullback, is doing a terrific job tonight.
These two running backs feed off each other. I've seen it happen before with these two guys. Ronnie Brown gets going, and then they bring in this guy fresh as a daisy, and Ricky Williams is still a load, man. He is a big dude, and he is running hard. This is a 1-2 combination that's hard on the Jets right now.
And a great block by Lusaka Polite. You've got to get the fullback to seal that edge. Polite did it very well and got Ricky down to the 1.
Play 14 of the drive will come in the 4th quarter. No points scored in the 3rd, but Ricky Williams is still doing it. After 9 years in the league, has him knocking on the door as we start the 4th.
Sunday Night Football on ESPN America. Sunday Night Countdown gets you ready for a live. Then we're in Minnesota as Brett Favre and the Vikings host the Ravens. The Titans look to get back on track in New England.
He's got the ball, that's a touchdown.
And the Falcons face the Bears in Atlanta. Live Sunday Night Football, only on ESPN America.
Growing up in my house, it was always baseball. My dad played basketball, football, and baseball. That was his first love.
Dad was always there to teach us. He always came home and make sure that we had time and some daylight to play around and do the whole baseball thing. He's just been a big part of my life in general, showing me how to be a man and how to go about, carrying yourself in life in general.
4-star spangled American sports writers right there, and join us as we span 4 time zones and rack 4 brains, kind of, to bring you the sports stories of the day. Don't miss Around the Horn right here on ESPN America, American for sports. Horn me!
Off we go to the 4th quarter here in Miami. The Dolphins have it 1st and goal, trying to take the lead on the division-leading Jets. Ronnie Brown's the back. He's got it. And the Jets with penetration. Larry Izzo, longtime special teams star, comes in there to help the Jets in the goal line defense.
Yeah, Larry Izzo did a terrific job of anticipating the play call and was very instinctive. He saw the gap and shot the gap and made the play in the backfield. Loss of 1. Larry Izzo, Mike, you said it, outstanding special teams player, but he comes down here in that goal line defense. They load up with linebackers.
It's Chris Jenkins, 77, controls the point so often. Play pass to the end zone. Caught by Fasano. Touchdown, Miami.
Mobility of Chad Henne. Comes out to his right with the play action fake, boots out to the right, and finds Fasano in the back of the end zone. Beat Bart Scott to the spot. Very nice throw from Chad Henne.
Dan Carpenter adds the extra point. A lot of Wildcat, 15 plays, 64 yards. Ricky Williams carried a lot of the load. Chad Henne capped it off. The Dolphins take a 4-point lead.
Lush green Ireland is the home of a very interesting leisure activity. Road bowling is close to 3 centuries old. Bored soldiers rolled a cannonball down the road to pass time. Today, the game is still played with the same goal: to make it to the next town in the least amount of throws. The game is technically illegal, but the police seem to turn a blind eye to this subtle Irish pastime. The major disruption comes from... However, most motorists keep an agreeable attitude towards the game. An ultimate spectator sport, the fans are right on top of the action. Roadshowers must guide the competitors through the crowd. Once a year, the All-Ireland Road Bowling Championships are held in Cork, where victory goes to the man who can walk around the hills and curves of the road by manipulating speed and distance. Stay tuned for more amazing games here on ESPN.
Every Saturday, ESPN America brings you the game of the week. Get a second chance to catch the game everyone's been talking about.
Euclid with a walk-off home run.
ESPN America's Game of the Week. Check ESPNAmerica.com for more details.
And Ronnie and Lusaka Polite, the fullback in the middle. Those guys hung a 15-play drive on Rex Ryan's defense. It's been since Halloween of 2005 that a Rex Ryan defense, obviously the Baltimore days there, it's been that long since they gave up a 15-play drive for a touchdown. Jets lead by 4. Reggie Torbor, the big tackle on Leon Washington. But Ricky Williams, the star on that drive. Remember how great he was at Texas, winning the Heisman, rewriting many Texas and NCAA records. Then Mike Ditka traded his whole draft and then left. And Ricky was taken with the 5th overall pick. Didn't have great success in New Orleans, but remember how good he was here when he came to Miami.
He was one of the great backs in football. I credit Bill Parcells. One of the first things he did was meet with Ricky Williams and get this guy back on the field, give him an opportunity, and boy, is he taking advantage of it.
He retired, year out of the league, 5-time offender of the league substance abuse policy, but he's come back refreshed, focused. Jets take over from their own 23. He caught it at the 23-yard line.
What a terrific throw by Mark Sanchez. Excellent protection up front by the New York Jets offensive line. Watch the play action. Freeze him for just 1 second. Peek in the backfield. Look at this throw. Wow, that is on the money to David Clowney, who can run. Jeremiah Bell, the safety, cannot keep up with him. He just looks that ball right in. That's eye discipline from a wide receiver. Look the ball into your hands.
54-yard catch by Clowney, who had 1 career reception coming into tonight. Washington left. Taylor brings him down, but he wasn't down, Jason. It could be marked forward there.
I love the play call by Brian Schottenheimer. Love it. Hard play action pass. Put your fastest guy out there, David Clowney. Remember, David Clowney's been Mr. August around here. He's been making big plays every training camp, and he really stepped up.
The play design got him matched up against Jeremiah. About Brian Schottenheimer, good call and good design, John.
Sanchez tried to throw it away. Let's see if he's going to be ruled sack or did he get it away? And Mark, let's see, picking up slowly. He's okay. Now the officials are going to have a conversation. The ball went out around the line of scrimmage, but he was in the pocket with no receiver there. Hadn't left the tackle box. Grounded.
Let's take a look. I'm not...
On passer. By the foul. 3rd down.
Hey, look, there might be a receiver. Let's follow the flight of the ball. I had a feeling there was someone over there. You'll see it from this angle. He's going to be going down. He has good sense in the pocket to throw it. He heaves it. There's a receiver over there.
That's a sack. That's intentionally grounding the ball, or it's got to be a sack. He's in the grasp. I think it's the right call.
If you think about the principle of what intentional grounding is, trying to avoid a sack, that was. And the officials continue the conversation.
As a quarterback, you see a receiver over there. He had Dustin Keller near that sideline. Why not try to get him the ball?
It was determined there was no receiver in the area, so therefore we have intentional grounding. The down does count. Third down.
Well, there was a receiver in there. It's number 81. John.
I think it's a good call by the official. Listen, you just like arguing with me.
I know I do like arguing with you. Here's a big
I'm tie-breaking. I agree.
The Jets need a positive play to get in field goal position. That's the bottom line here.
From here, a field goal will be 53 yards. Right at the edge of what Feely can do at this point in his career. Sanchez pumping, now looking, down the sideline for Braylon Edwards, who held on. Was he in bounds? Oh, touchdown! You're kidding me!
What a great...
We've got a marker down, so let's see what this is. We got a bunch of stuff to look at here. Looks like the flag's against Miami. Wow!
Contact, number 21, defense. That penalty is declined. The result of the play is a touchdown.
Catch, foot, second foot.
That is a touchdown. Terrific throw by Mark Sanchez. Braylon Edwards just earned everything he's going to get paid in this trade. But Mark Sanchez looking right, pumping right, and comes back to his left and finds a little seam to squeeze the ball into Braylon Edwards. He gets both feet down and gets inside the pylon.
What did they give up to get this guy again?
A third rounder. And
Dolphins challenge. Dolphins challenge the play. So
what a play.
Did you say what they give up? A 3, a 5, third receiver Chancey Stuckey, and the special teamer Jason Trustman.
Miami challenging the ruling on the field of a touchdown. Timeout.
Trades don't usually pay off within a week.
We're selling those jerseys.
They'll review it. Is this a touchdown? First look, we think so.
Hi, I'm Jonathan Papelbon of the Boston Red Sox. Watch Major League Baseball here on ESPN America.
Better hurry up, man. You're not playing Dayton today. Ho, 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 ho! Santa Claus is here. Huddle up. Time is of the essence. Solo right snug. Oh, I like that. Good.
You guys are a good player. Both of you guys are old, though, and very high maintenance.
Play your game now. Yeah. Have a little fun. Work through the kinks.
Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Hey, Jeff, that's downright nasty, brother. Hey, I've been coaching 25 years. I've never seen that. You're 6'5". 3. After I get done with you, you're gonna be 5'9". How the hell do you call that? Well, call it on Tom Brady, will you? Call it on those guys. Come on, hey, one stop. One stop.
Third down, 18. Dropping Gannon, looking Gannon, looking Gannon. There it is. The dagger's in. We're gonna win the Super Bowl.
Yeah! Super Bowl, baby! Boom, boom, boom!
Holy cow. What a play.
College football on ESPN America.
Touchdown, Auburn!
Catch the best games from the gridiron every Saturday.
Touchdown, Notre Dame!
Travel across the U.S. with a college game day team.
And the Tigers handle the lead.
As the top schools battle for BCS glory.
Touchdown, Oklahoma! What a great goal! And the Gators have taken the lead.
College football every Saturday, only on ESPN America.
All right, back in Miami, we're pending the extra point on this challenge by Miami. Was Braylon Edwards' catch a touchdown thrown by Mark Sanchez after intentional grounding? What you look for, you have the catch, you have the 2 feet down. And when his shin comes down, that's the first body part down. Where is the ball at that point? And you have 28 contacting him, which will rule him as a hit, a tackle, if you will. So right at that spot, shin down and the contact by 28, the defender, Jabril Wilson. There's the frozen look as Wilson's coming over to contact him. You'd need to have evidence there to overturn the call on the field, which is touchdown. And you're really, as with so many of these replays, splitting hairs for Al Riveron, the official looking at it right now.
That's a touchdown, isn't it, Jaws?
I don't think you can overrule it. I mean, his shin is down.
The runner catches the ball. However, his knee is down before the ball crosses the goal line. The ball will be spotted just inside the 1-yard line. Miami will not be charged with a timeout.
I guess Rex didn't agree with it. Yeah. For lip readers at home.
I don't agree.
Again, John didn't agree either. I guess the coaches are all together on that one. But the shin was down. The hard part was, did the ball cross the goal line?
And once Wilson hits him, that is where the ball gets spotted. And that was the ruling there. So the Jets will have to pound it in. So no touchdown for Edwards, but needless to say, that's why they've got him. That's an unbelievable catch by a guy who's been questioned for his hands. He's made a couple of awesome catches tonight.
He's made a difference tonight.
First and goal for New York. Thomas Jones, the back. The fullback is Tony Richardson. Jones rolls it in, and the Jets get the 6.
That's what championship football teams do. They answer a score with a score. And right after the Dolphins create momentum here at home, Brian Schottenheimer, hard play action pass to Clowney, big play to Edwards, and then Thomas Jones. Still one of the best short yardage goal line runners I've been around.
Mark Sanchez growing up right in front of our eyes here this evening. After a tough game last week, what a way to respond.
Jay Feely adds the extra point. Jets Dolphins do good football, don't they? Man, how sweet is this? Braylon Edwards with a fresh start, and he's hitting the reset button quite well.
Ladies and gentlemen, the final of the Chinese wrestling competition is upon us. This is a moment that many young wrestlers who want to take part in the peasant games dream of. Split into 2 3-minute halves, Chinese wrestling involves a great deal of control and focus throughout the bout, as falls can come at a fast and furious pace. Fighters get 1 point for bringing down their rival, and 2 if the opponent falls and he remains on his feet. Wrestling at the highest level brings out huge crowds, anxious to see the cream of the crop have it out. Fans and fighters alike know the importance of concentration, as any moment of relaxation and victory could easily slip from their grasp. Stay tuned for more amazing games here on ESPN.
Monday Night Football on ESPN America. Kick off your week with live NFL. Monday Night Countdown gets you ready for the big game. Then it's showtime. It's an AFC West face-off as the Broncos battle the Chargers for divisional domination. Live Monday Night Football, only on ESPN America.
ESPN's Monday Night Football is brought to you by EAS Mileplex. You're not done yet. For a free sample, go to EAS.com. Toyota, moving forward. And NFL.com. Play NFL.com's Playbook Challenge and Touchdown Challenge fantasy games today.
Back in South Florida, Jets 20, Dolphins 17. Took the Jets exactly 2 minutes, led by Mark Sanchez, to answer the Miami touchdown drive. Braylon Edwards' terrific 34-yard catch. Setting it up for the Thomas Jones touchdown run. Thiele kicks. Cobb brings it back. Went airborne. There are a lot of Jets waiting for on their 17-yard line, including Marquise Cole. The Jets and Browns made a couple of big deals this year. Remember draft day, Mark Sanchez? Jets moved a couple of picks, Brett Ratliff, Kenyon Coleman, and Abram Elam. All players Eric Mangini was familiar with when he coached the Jets. And he got two more of them in Stuckey and Trusnick, and a third and a fifth-round pick. The third could become a second for Braylon Edwards.
I like what the Jets got. Just looking at the draft.
Really?
Yeah, I'm watching this game.
Mark Sanchez, Braylon Edwards looks pretty good on the Jets' decision-making process.
From the 16, here's Henry. Complete. Gain of about 9. Throws it over to Brian Hartline. 13 for 16 is Henny tonight. And John, you talked about that. Mike Tannenbaum, the Jets GM, very aggressive in acquiring people.
I can't get over the talent level of this New York Jet football team. When you look at Chris Jenkins, Bart Scott, Alan Faneca, Brett Favre last year, Thomas Jones. I don't know how many guys he's brought in here. He's done a great job.
John, 15 first-round picks on their roster.
Henny's only missed 3 passes tonight. Too tall for Fasano and incomplete. Chad Henne has a strong arm, and if there's one thing he needs to do is the touch pass and improving that.
Yeah, that's inexperience. Only a matter of time before he's going to develop them. In the offseason, he'll be throwing 25,000 balls. Work on that touch pass over the linebacker in front of the safety. That was the throw right there he's got to get better at. He had a chance for a big play with Fasano, overthrew him.
He's got to get these receivers involved at some point. Ted Ginn hasn't done much tonight. Haven't heard a lot from Ted in the last few weeks. He's capable of making a...
Yeah, we had him on the Monday night against the Colts. He had 11 catches.
Quick to Camarillo. Good play by Darrelle Revis, the terrific cornerback, to stop Camarillo, who was on his way to a first down.
It really looked like they were going to get the sideline. And what a tackle by Darrelle Revis, getting off the block of Lusaka Polite and making the play.
Well, that's a great job by Darrelle Revis. I mean, here comes a fullback. You get off the block, you spin back to the inside. That's a football player. He plays like a linebacker when he has to.
Manageable for Miami, 3rd and 3. Jets bring pressure. Henny steps up, delivers the shot to Fasano for the first down at the 47-yard line. A gain of 14.
Great job by Henny in the pocket. Take a look at it. They need to get Fasano going. He's been invisible lately, but look at Henny sliding to his right, remaining calm and cool in the pocket and throwing a strike over the middle. That's an outstanding play by Chad Henne. And Fasano beating Kerry Rhodes. That's a guy they need to get back in the offense, the tight end here in Miami.
3 catches for Fasano. He only had 4 in the first 4 games. Play action. Henne loading up. Shot downfield for Teddy Ginn. Got it! Touchdown, Miami! Michigan to Ohio State for 6. Flag after the play.
The play is a touchdown.
That's great for Ted Ginn. There's Darrelle Revis. He said he had Ted Ginn all night tonight. What a great job by Ted Ginn getting off the jam and finding that track speed that he has. Excellent play by a guy they need to make him. Ted Ginn, and a heck of a throw by Henne.
That is the first pass play the New York Jets defense has allowed over 20 yards downfield from the line of scrimmage all season long. What an opportune time for the Dolphins. Chad Henne, Ted Ginn to come through with a big play.
The flag after the play was a personal foul on the Jets. It'll be assessed on the kickoff. It was the scrum after the play out by the quarterback, where Ted Ginn, who has been invisible over the last couple of games, his first touchdown of the year. And Miami answers the Jets' answer with 6 of their own.
Sunday Night Football on ESPN America. Sunday Night Countdown gets you ready for a live triple header. Then we're in Minnesota as Brett Favre and the Vikings host the Ravens. The Titans look to get back on track in New England.
He's got the ball, that's a touchdown.
And the Falcons face the Bears in Atlanta. Live Sunday Night Football, only on ESPN America.
Witness the master wielding his magic tonight. Roy Halladay, a complete game victory.
He's a horse. He's a guy that goes out there and throw you 7, 8, 9 innings every night.
Halladay off to a Cy Young type start.
That's just almost money. Every time you go out there, you're guaranteed a good outing. He's just a workman out there when it comes to pitching.
It's where the Lions are white and the Buckeyes are fierce. It's where the Seminoles face the Hurricane and the Yellow Jackets swarm the Terps. It's where the Irish fight and the Trojans charge. It's where the Longhorns battle the Aggies and the Eagles face off with the Hokies. It's where the Gators rule the jungle. This is college football, and it's back and at home on ESPN America.
Got his man, touchdown!
It's where spirit counts the most and rivalries never die. It's about tradition and pride. It's about today and tomorrow. It's American football played from the heart.
Best stars in the NFL will be here for the NFL's All-Star Game in South Florida. The Pro Bowl will be here in Miami Sunday, January 31st. Sunday before the Super Bowl is played in the stadium. We'll have it for you here on ESPN. Tickets are on sale tonight. 1-800-745-3000. Or go to NFL.com or Ticketmaster tonight. D-Wade, Mark Anthony, and the celebs who have been influencing this franchise as partial ownership. A small piece bought by Venus Williams, Serena Williams, Mark Anthony, J-Lo, really added to the excitement around here. The penalty means a touchback on the kickoff with a deep kick by Carpenter that went through the uprights. They've been searching for a long time to replace Dan Marino. I mean, how many guys, how many ways? Count them up. These are the guys acquired via trade. 8 of them, including Tyler Thigpen, who was added after the Chad Pennington injury a few weeks ago. Free agency, sure. Fiedler, who is the most successful of the bunch. 6 guys there. And they've drafted 4 different quarterbacks, including second rounders in the last 2 years, Henne and White. I don't know if Chad Henne's going to be the guy, but he's put up a pretty good fourth quarter here. Now, Mark Sanchez tries to reply. His Jets down 4. Leon Washington gains 5 yards.
As you know, when I talked to Bill Parcells at practice the other day, he has a formula on how to draft a quarterback. He wants a senior. He wants a college graduate. He wants a 3-year starter. He wants 23 wins. He wants a lot of criteria answered. All I know is with Bill Parcells, you bring him in to run your football organization, he'll solve your problems.
Hey, we all love Bill.
They got movie stars at the game. They got the good young quarterback.
How many guys do you find that have started 3 years, graduated senior? They're hard to come by. Bill finds them, though.
Have a Jet injured on. We have a Jet injured on the play. David Clowney's down. They're checking on him, so as they do, we'll step out.
So he's leaving the ring, still talking, and I reckon he'll be talking all the way home, and I reckon he'll be talking in his sleep tonight, and that man will never, ever stop talking.
For over 2 decades, Muhammad Ali shook up the world with his robust rhetoric and forged some of the most electrifying fights ever. Never afraid to stand up for what he believed in, the beast stung and sometimes got bitten, but he never gave up the fight. He called himself the greatest, and he probably was. We bring you his best bouts both inside and outside the ring. Ali in October on ESPN Classic.
Loads it up. Looking end zone. Has Lansford back there. He catches it. It's a touchdown for the Saints.
And Breeze ends the season with 5,069 yards through the air. The second NFL player to pass for 5,000 yards in a season.
NFL on ESPN America.
What a play. College football on ESPN America. Touchdown, Auburn! Catch the best games from the gridiron every Saturday.
Touchdown, Notre Dame!
Travel across the U.S. with a college game day team.
And the Tigers handle the lead.
As the top schools battle for BCS glory.
David Clowney appears to be severely cramping. They've moved him off the field. So the Jets down a receiver. The first play, game 6. It's 2nd and 4. And here comes Leon Washington up the middle. He is stuffed by Randy Starks and Channing Crowder. Jason Taylor, you see out there, he injured his shoulder on that great catch that Braylon Edwards made. And Susie Culver told us from the sidelines, Jason, they had to look at his shoulder, and he's back out there for this key drive in the 4th.
When you get into a second and short situation, Channing Crowder cheats up, and he is stuffing some of these inside runs. Excellent job by the Dolphin linebacker.
Critical 3rd down for Mark Sanchez right here, but it's manageable.
Off the hands of Braylon Edwards and incomplete. Covered by the nickelback, Nate Jones.
The Dolphins had good pressure on Mark Sanchez. Forced an errant throw. The ball was behind Braylon Edwards. Here, kind of a mush rush. Keep pushing the pocket back, and he can pressure up the middle from Jason Ferguson, and the ball is behind Braylon Edwards.
That's the first 3 and out for New York tonight. They had a good rush on the punter Weatherford last time. 44 yards and fair caught by Devon Best at the 30. The Dolphins take the field with a 4-point lead during the halfway mark of the 4th.
Oh, didn't see you come in. I'm Tony Reale from Around the Horn, and you're watching ESPN America, American for Sports. Sport!
is running. Don't waste any time. Go ahead and go. Didn't take long for that speed to show up. Breaking ball, center field. In fact, deep enough that it's going to go over the head of Millage.
When he dove and he missed it, I knew that Bonnie had a really good chance.
Look at Bonifacio run, headed for third.
Jumped up and was trying to help him run.
Porter's going to send him. Here's the throw. Bonifacio inside the park. Two-run home run.
To have something like that happen on opening day, hopefully, ushers in a lot more positives throughout the year.
And the Florida Marlins come into town red hot.
Third time the Dolphins have worn those orange jerseys. Wore them in 08 and 04 for primetime games. Like the results right now, they lead 24-20, 8:46 to go. And Miami's a very good running team. First in the league in rush yards per game. This will be the time to grind it on the ground if you can. Ronnie Brown left. Rivas joins Scott, gain of about 1.5 yards.
Can't tell you how impressed I am with the Miami Dolphins offensive line and their entire football team. When their back is against the wall, and they got to have the game. But this offensive line hasn't given up a sack, and they are coming off the ball physically, snap after snap after snap. Been very impressive.
And Jake Grove, the center, about 285 pounds, getting beat on all night by Chris Jensen, 360. He has held his own.
Wildcat, Ronnie Brown faked it there, hands it to Cobbs, coming around the end, chased by Brian Thomas. Good job off the outside backer spot for no gain.
So he's leaving the ring, still talking, and I reckon he'll be talking all the way home, and I reckon he'll be talking in his...
Jets in New England coming up in the next few weeks. So a critical time here in the game for Miami to erase some of that 0-3 start, get right back in the thick of things. And Tony Sperano alluded to that when we met with him over the weekend. You see what's coming up. Another visit to the Jets in New England with New Orleans after the bye. So good people await.
They were 2-4 last year, started slowly and ended up with 11 victories.
Cobbs on the bench, 3rd and 9. And here's the pressure picked up. Checks it down to Fasano. Will not get the first down. Calvin Pace makes the tackle. And a good 3-and-out forced by the Jets defense.
The best thing that Chad Henne did was not make a mistake in that situation. He almost forced the ball down the field. There was nothing there. He saw that it wasn't there. Check it down. The only play available, right, Coach? John, hey, that was the only play available. Take it.
Punter Brandon Fields. Return man Jim Leonard. Line drive kick, 41 yards. Leonard left return. Down to the 38, good field position with under 7 minutes left.
One of the things I've really been impressed with, watch the right side. Watch the right guard and the right tackle, Thomas and Carey, and Smiley pulling on his power play. That's rock'em sock'em football. And then how about the pass protection? That's unbelievable. That's a 3, 4, 5 hitch throw. Jaws, you would like to have that kind of time. Look at these guys come off the ball and hit people. They are rocking, socking robots tonight. I love the way they're thumping people.
Sanchez takes over at the 37. Swinging on out. Jones dropped it. Incomplete. For those of you who might be wondering, who haven't seen, when you saw that shot on the Miami sideline, Jake Long sitting down, there's a cooling device so you can get cool water running through the shoulder pads, and that helps the players kind of get their body temperature down and cooled off a little bit in these hot, humid nights. We're talking comebacks for the Jets. Only once when down by 4 in the 4th quarter in their last 38 games. Christmas night 06. Right here against the Dolphins. Last time the Jets came back from down 4 in the 4th. Jones up the middle. Aiken and Dell with the tackle. A couple of yards shy of a first down. We'll have 3rd and 2.5 coming up.
Once again, Brian Schottenheimer with a call to keep the offense on schedule. You don't want to face that 3rd and long. Picked up 7 yards. Get into a much more manageable 3rd down situation where you can open up the playbook.
Fired up. Dolphins bring pressure. Jets pick it up. Sanchez throws. It's held on to. For the first down by Braylon Edwards. And there are Brown fans in Northeast Ohio going, where were those hands when you were wearing the Cleveland colors, Braylon?
It's an excellent job by Mark Sanchez.
Boy, look at that focus. Look at those eyes zeroing in on Braylon Edwards. Did a nice job of throwing it to the inside shoulder as Jabril Wilson drove the outside shoulder. Location, location, location in the passing game.
They're measuring after Edwards' 5th catch. It looked easily a first down, and it was. 5 for 64 for Braylon Edwards. And again, the familiarity with the system because of coaches who had a common offense and common wording and language to it has allowed Edwards to come in tonight's start and be on the field for most every wide receiver play tonight for the Jets.
Look, this is amazing what Braylon Edwards is doing. He's only been here 2.5 days. To come out here and lay down a performance like this, truly amazing.
It's certainly a 180 from the way he performed in Cleveland over the last year plus. Sanchez loading. He's going toward Edwards. Braylon couldn't bring it in. Flag down.
Will Allen on the coverage. A lot of jostling as the ball was in the air. It looks like the call will go against Will Allen.
Pass interference, number 25, defense. The ball will be placed in the spot of the foul. It will be first and goal to go.
I don't like that call.
Yeah, I don't see it either, John.
There's going to be guys jostling for the football. There's an arm bar there. There's some contact.
Both ways. Boy, it's an on-call.
That's just such a big play in this game. As you know, pass interference down the field.
That's a 49-yard penalty, and the Jets take timeout here. It's the first they've used in the second half. So each team has 2 timeouts remaining with 5:19 to go.
I just want to go back to Braylon Edwards. In the history of trades, this isn't Major League Baseball. Look at this guy. Beat Will Allen for a score in the red zone, getting both feet in. Then he goes downtown. He gets up over rookie Vontae Davis. What body control, sideline awareness, concentration after contact. This is New York Broadway theater stuff right here. I'm telling you, he just gets a PI flag. This isn't Major League Baseball where you pick up a third baseman and you trade him and you put him in a lineup. This is hard stuff he's doing tonight.
And to your point, he's only the 3rd offensive player traded since 1970 to start the very next week after he started the week before with some other team. It doesn't happen on offense ever. 3 times in 39 years. Jones with a run up the middle to the goal line. He's in. The Jets take the lead.
The Jets offensive line, arguably one of the best in the NFL, just mauled the Dolphins defensive front. Moved them back in the end zone. Touchdown, New York Jets.
Once again, you have to go back to Braylon Edwards. It's the pass interference penalty down the field. Mark Sanchez told us last night, he says, I feel like I got a new toy. I got a new toy, Braylon Edwards. Well, he's having a lot of fun. He and Braylon, they look like a wicked combination.
Merry Christmas.
Philly adds the extra point. Jones' 2nd touchdown. Each team has scored 2 touchdowns in the 4th quarter. The old Jets and Dolphins wild game continues. 27-24 New York. We still have 5:12 left in the quarter. Talk about the Jets, who are trying to get to 4-1, and then you start looking. They beat some teams who haven't beaten a lot of people. They play the Bills, the Raiders, and the Dolphins. The Jaguars, and what happened to them in Seattle yesterday, and then go to New England. Now, who knows the way things happen in the NFL? You can't extrapolate out. The Jets could be going up to New England with 1 or 2 losses when they get there late in November. This is a big final 5-12 for the Jets with a 3-point lead.
Yeah, Mike, you're giving away a lot of victories.
No. I just, hey, you know what? A lot of people would sign up to have that schedule right now. See, the bottom of the league has never been this bad. You know, you think about it, and teams that haven't gotten out to this early start have a chance to keep their roll going.
Once again, a very impressive drive by the Jets. Mark Sanchez, love Brian Schottenheimer's play calling. You know, I said it earlier, you can't hide your quarterback. I love the way Brian has opened it up. I love the way Dan Henning has opened up. These are quarterbacks with 5 starts amongst them, and man, they are doing a heck of a job tonight.
this Dolphins secondary is just giving up way too many big plays.
You saw Ted Ginn back. That's because Patrick Cobbs got hurt, went off on a cart. Ginn, a great kick returner in college. Hasn't had an impact in the NFL to this point. Tries to make a play here, and he's brought down near the 30. If you're just tuning in, what a fourth quarter we've had. But there's still 5:05 to go. The back end of a long drive. Chad Henne to Fasano, the tight end, put Miami up. Then the long, great catch by Edwards. A yard shy of the goal line. Thomas Jones rolls in, puts the Jets on top 3. The big shot to Ginn, 53 yards from Henne. Miami goes up 24-20. And then Jones, just a moment ago, after a big pass interference penalty on Miami, caused by Braylon Edwards, leads us to our 5th lead change and this shootout of a fourth quarter in Miami. From the 30, Henne to Ricky Williams. Gain of 9 to the 39. It'll only be Ricky and Ronnie in the backfield the rest of the way for Miami. The injury to Patrick Cobbs, knee injury being examined, but out for the rest of the game for sure.
And this is the area of the game where Rex Ryan likes to bring the heat. You think back to New England earlier this season. They got in these situations, he brings pressure. He tries to force mistakes.
Well, he's had a lot of those blitzes held in his pocket tonight just based on this wildcat and all these strange formations of the Dolphins.
Ricky Williams takes the wildcat direct snap this time. Polite got a good block on Calvin Pace, sending Ricky into Jets territory at the New York 47.
John, you're absolutely right. These formations, the tight formations, have really calmed down the Jets' blitzes.
Look at the power running off the left side. Look at the surge. Those are well-blocked plays. I don't care what formation we're talking about, guys. The Miami Dolphins are the #1 rushing team in football. They put up over 360 yards. And here's Pat White. Welcome to the equation.
Welcome to the
time to come in.
Yeah. 4:20 left in the game. The rookie second-round pick out of West Virginia enters the fray.
Throw the cape off, go in there.
Reads it, hands it off to Ronnie Brown, who gets it out to the 41-yard line. So White, who was drafted this year, perhaps to expand the Wildcat package, has only been on the field for 4 or 5 snaps in the first 4 weeks of the season.
You know, Bill Parcells had a guy like this in New York, in Ray Lucas, and he wore number 6. Here's another quarterback from the Bill Parcells draft. This guy can run, throw. He can create a lot of offense that you just can't prepare for.
Spreading them out right here.
From the 41, design run, White up the middle, first down at the 35. What a heck of a time to go get him.
It's a quarterback draw. How about the guts of this Miami offensive staff to bring this guy in the fourth quarter and run a quarterback draw and a read option? Now he's back to the sideline. I don't know who's coming and going.
That's right.
I'm having more fun up here than I've ever had in my life.
Just had a boring life. I remember you hoisted that Vince Lombardi trophy. That was pretty good.
Inside of 3 minutes, Miami's getting into field goal range. A field goal would tie in this situation, obviously. Was it Jenkins? Was it Grove? Jets or Miami? Who's the 5 on? Jake.
False start. Number 65. Correction, 64. Offense, 5-yard penalty. Still first down.
He's the center. Watch him down the line.
Yep. Little flinch. I'd be flinching too if I was blocking Jenkins all night. Big point in the game right here.
They have 1st and 15 on a series where Williams and Henne and White have taken direct snaps. It's back to Ricky now. It's Ronnie Brown, I should say. Ronnie Brown. 4th different snap taker in this drive. Gives to Williams, right. Got the penalty yards back plus.
This is so atypical of NFL offense. What we're seeing tonight, I mean, quarterbacks aren't even on the field. Wide receivers aren't on the field. You got 4 running backs, 2 tight ends, 5 offensive linemen, and they're going up and down the field.
Dolphins really got to stay on top of this clock management here.
Yes.
With 2 minutes and 15 seconds with all these personnel changes, guys.
Probably last play before the 2-minute warning. Brown runs up the middle. Going to get near the 30, which means 3rd and 5 on the other side of the 2-minute warning. Miami in field goal range for a game tire. But they'd like to take it down and take the lead.
So he's leaving the ring, still talking, and I reckon he'll be talking all the way home, and I reckon he'll be talking in his sleep tonight, and that man will never, ever stop talking.
For over 2 decades, Muhammad Ali shook up the world with his robust rhetoric and forged some of the most electrifying fights ever. Never afraid to stand up for what he believed in, the beast stung and sometimes got bitten, but he never gave up the fight. He called himself the greatest, and he probably was. We bring you his best bouts both inside and outside the ring. Ali, in October on ESPN Classic.
Monday Night Football on ESPN America. Kick off your week with live NFL. Monday Night Countdown gets you ready for the big game. Then it's showtime. It's an AFC West face-off as the Broncos battle the Chargers for divisional domination. Live Monday Night Football, only on ESPN America. Sunday Night Football on ESPN America. Sunday Night Countdown gets you ready for a live triple header. Then we're in Minnesota as Brett Favre and the Vikings host the Ravens. The Titans look to get back on track in New England.
Consider the GMC Sierra postgame report. Steve Young, Matt Millen, and I will have full highlights and analysis of this crazy exciting football game. Also, the NLCS is set because of a crazy exciting baseball game. Phillies, a 9th inning comeback. Mike?
Crazy. Thank you, Stu. We'll see you with Steve and Matt coming up here. Who knows? Maybe we'll have overtime. If 3rd and 5 for Miami, Henne out there at quarterback. Field goal from here is 48 yards in the range of Dan Carpenter.
All out blitz.
Showing it, bringing it. Henne throws. It is caught by Camarillo for the first down at the 16.
What a big-time throw by Chad Henne. Drew Coleman, the nickelback for the Jets, tried to undercut this throw. He threw it high to the outside. This is risky in this area of the field to the outside, but a perfect throw to Camarillo.
Excellent job picking up the all-out blitz. They turn one loose. Henne knew it. That's a big-time throw.
And now
Trigger.
Inside of 2 minutes now. Henne, great night. He goes out. Pat White comes in, a package the Jets haven't seen a lot of. Play clock running down. Ronnie Brown. Jenkins tackles him, no gain. All right, so here we go. Final 100 seconds. The division-leading Jets. Sperano's team opened 0-3. Trying to find the Ronnie Brown. Pat White, right trigger to get it going. Rex Ryan's team, all the bravado, all the talk. They add Braylon Edwards. He and Sanchez have done their work. Now can they get the win to get to 4-1 and get out of here leading the division? Each team's got 2. Henne's back in. With time going end zone. Overthrows Fasano. The coverage was very good. And we'll have 3rd down coming up.
The Jets had excellent coverage. Jim Leonard over the top. Dwight Lowry underneath. Nowhere for Chad Henne to squeeze that ball in. He did the wise thing. Throw it out of the back of the end zone. Get to live and fight another day.
Well, here's a case right here that the Jets love to bring as much pressure as they can. They are a crunch time blitzing team. Miami's got to be solid here with their protection. Got to have a quick throw.
Whole bunch coming from the right. Henne's rolling that way. Uses that cannon arm to complete it to Camarillo at the 4. Chad Henne has a rifle and a great throw.
That is a big-time call and a big-time throw. Watch the blitz coming from the backside. They use a sprint protection. They move the pocket, and Chad Henne makes a great throw. There's some juice on this ball.
First time all night we see that moving pocket, that sprint out, get away from the blitz.
Got to go quick here. Clock still running. 30 seconds. 2 timeouts. Wildcat. Henne at the top. Direct snap coming to Ronnie Brown. First and goal, Miami. A touchdown gives him the lead. Brown left. Looking. Good open field tackle by Rhodes to the 2. Timeout taken by Miami with 17 seconds left. Wow.
Kerry Rhodes, what a play. It looked like Ronnie Brown was going to get the edge. You'll see it right here. Lusaka Polite with a lead block. Doesn't knock Kerry Rhodes down. He fends off the block, knifes in, and makes the play. This is a big-time play from Kerry Rhodes.
Big-time play is right. But take a look at this situation. 17 seconds left, and it's going to come down to a goal line stand. The question is, which personnel grouping do we choose? I've seen 3 different guys at quarterback on this drive. It's going to be Henne.
The Jets' goal line defense all season long has been very good.
Second down earlier. Down here they threw a touchdown to Fasano, the tight end. Henne's going to throw here again. Throw it back to the left side. Nobody there. As the tight end Fasano was trying to leak back out, Sione Poua, the defensive lineman, was pressuring. And now there's a question of, was it grounding? Was there somebody over there? Fasano was trying to get out there. He had blocked first, couldn't release. It's 3rd and goal.
Oh, it's a design throwback. It's that screen where they look for the tight end. They get flow going one way. The tight end falls down, but he got hung up. There's nowhere to go with the ball.
Fasano could not get across.
And it's going to be the Wildcat here at crunch time.
They have a timeout, so they can run. 3rd and goal. Ricky Williams in motion. Brown keeping. Ronnie Brown is in. Touchdown, Miami. By 4. What a 4th quarter from the Dolphins offense.
Well, it's a Wildcat off-tackle power play with some misdirection from Ricky Williams. And Ronnie Brown does an excellent job running behind his shoulder pads, picking up Justin Smiley, and lowering the boom on the New York Jets. Look at the surge. The New York Jets have to be shocked at the success that the Miami Dolphins have had as an offense.
With the game on the line, 3rd and 2, 10 seconds to go. They go to the Wildcat and hammer the rock in the end zone. Led up inside, Ronnie Brown, Lusaka Polite, gashed him into the end zone.
And I agree with you. The Wildcat's such a difference maker. Don't want to overstate it on one game. Miami may have found their quarterback. Chad Henne was terrific tonight. Terrific on that drive, coming in and out. Hat White coming in and out. They used the whole smorgasbord to get it done, and now only a miracle will get Rex Ryan's team out of Miami with a win.
And I think the biggest play to set that up was when they got Chad Henne on that 3rd down outside the pocket. First time all night they moved him, bought a little time, and made a great throw to set up that touchdown run by Ronnie Brown.
What a quarter. 5 lead changes, 5 touchdowns in the 4th quarter, and 271 yards.
There's going to be several laterals on this play.
Carpenter kicks it short. It's going to bounce. Good pickup by Jim Leonard, who gave himself up, went down quickly at the 43-yard line. That's 57 yards to throw it all the way downfield with 3 seconds remaining.
Well, that is right on the cusp for Mark Sanchez to be able to heave this one in the end zone. He's going to have to drop back, buy a little time, move around, and then heave it as far as he can with the Hail Mary.
Remember, I guarantee he's going to be looking for number 17.
Really?
Because he has been all over the place tonight.
Remember, David Clowney went out with cramps earlier. He's just come back onto the field. Miami has 3 players back inside the 20, including 6'3" Sean Smith. The game's final play. Sanchez puts it up for grabs. Going to be well short of the goal line. Incomplete. The game is over. The Dolphins win. Who knows if they're going to be the long-time guys for their teams, but maybe we saw the first chapter of Henny Sanchez in the AFC East. Susie Culver with the winning quarterback, Chad Henne.
All the talk about the Jets defense, what did it look like from your view?
I mean, they played us hard, but I think, our guys had the determination inside, and we just made a lot of more plays than they did.
You told us over the weekend, your arm strength, Teddy's speed, you could add some deep passes to the offense. What was it like to see it happen?
Oh, it's great. I mean, Teddy ran a great route. They gave us the coverage that we wanted, and we just connected. We got to thank the guys up front for giving protection and getting the ball out there.
2 straight wins within the division. What does that mean for you?
Oh, it's great. I mean, we say it all along. We start with the division first. And, two division games that we won, that's big for us.
What was your favorite throw of the night?
Oh, I mean, I think down here, hitting Greg on the run, we hadn't really hit it all week, but it came alive tonight.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
He's a good young man, and so is that guy. And I think we're going to see a lot more from them. Special night to watch Sanchez and Henne head-to-head. The Jets opened 3-0. They're now 3-2. Miami opened 0-3. They're 2-3. And just a game out in the AFC East. Ronnie Brown had the game-winning touchdown. That guy led the charge at quarterback. Miami 31. The Jets 27. There's more on SportsCenter right after the game with John Gruden, Ron Jaworski, Susie Culver on Monday Night 3. Mike Tirico saying good night from Miami. This has been a presentation of ESPN, worldwide leader in sports. Undefeated Broncos and the Chargers in a week.
We'll see you next week in San Diego.
ESPN thanks you for watching this presentation of the National Football League.
The Cardinals take on the Steelers.
Looking for an unprecedented 6th Super Bowl ring, the Steelers